Oh, right. Uh, Tried out a new theme this time. That was one I put together. Well, not myself. It's two songs from the YouTube library. Put that one together. It's all Creative Commons. That works well. Um, Hello again. We're back streaming more. Bring the mic closer. Back streaming more. Let us get the audio sorted out for this one. Hello. Let's get the audio sorted for this one. Change notifications and back discard noises. And switch. I didn't do that, did I? Need to do that. And that. Switch forward. And switch back. Just to switch forward. Yay, okay, that works. Good. I forgot to actually set it as the actual game thing for it. Yes. Right. So back here streaming this again. Yeah, I've been slowly going through the discussions that are on the Steam page, and it kind of sparked a thought in my mind. Because there's so many people always talk about the balance and the game design, things like that, and saying that everything is terrible, everything is bad. I quite like this game. Not that there isn't any criticisms. There are criticisms to be made. I am a critic and a reviewer. I'm critic and a reviewer, and yeah. So there are questions to be asked about the game, and so if people want to ask questions about the game, about the balance of the game, because apparently many people want to ask questions about the game balance, especially saying this is OP, that is OP. Even for us, Mr. Morph, the yeah, just to do that, Mr. Morph is like Mr. Woff, has set up with part of the bot the whole thing of Elder OP as a whole thing. So if you do like exclamation point Elder OP, we already have an automated message that tells you they're not. Shut up. So yeah, so because that's pretty much where the basis where I stand on it. No specific thing is OP. It's just particular things call for particular tactics, and some people don't do the particular tactics, partly because the big kill-all tactic is going as squad, and most people don't. Most people usually don't go in as squads because they're like me, playing by themselves, or they're actually part of an actual established squad. Hence why, in the new year, I am going to be setting up a squad. That's where the hashtag thing and the title comes from. That's what's going to be called. Torchlight Chaos Bearers. That's what the clan, whatever, is going to be called. And people are free to join. Hopefully it's going to be an open one rather than by acceptance. Because that suggests limits. Yeah, people are going to be free to join. Phone on torpedoes, full spread, Mr. Wolf. Yeah, so that's going to be that. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions, or if people do have questions about game balance and all sort of things, feel free to ask. I am the game reviewer and critic for the site. So, yeah, feel free. Silencing the big guns. As a raptor, don't have a raptor that requires paying. And I play this game without paying, not out of any specific gripe, but out of a whole thing of I'm here to prove that you can play the game for free, decently. That's the whole sort of thing. Paying in is the whole pay-to-win aspect. That's the whole pay-to-win aspect, and the reason why, even though I like this game, I haven't paid in anything. Because I am the proof that you can play this game for free. So that's that. I'm also happily advertising the game as well. So I'm doing them a solid in advertising in the sense of I stream this game every week. It's not in any specific advertising like that. I stream this game every week because I like it. I like it, and I want more people to join as well. The numbers for this game are not great. I've seen games get pulled with less numbers than this, with more numbers than this. It's like the best example was at one point I did some looking up, I think it was last week or beginning of the week, into The Matrix Online. If people remember that, I used to really, really want to get in that game. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, that one had more numbers than this when it was cancelled. So, yeah. So I just want more people to play the game. Partly because it is fun, and especially because the orcs, and the Eldar require number. They require numbers, in the sense that everyone plays as Marines. Usually the Space Marines, hence the reason why it's surprisingly Chaos Marines get decent numbers. That comes across from, I think, quite a lot of the popular YouTubers. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be free. I think it's supposed to be, because there was supposed to be like a free demo button, and that's the whole thing comes from. But that was a whole fuck up thing. Because let's look this up. Because it's the whole thing where their store page is fucked up, or it fucked up and they never changed it, or never fixed it. Because I can't remember. Because if it is now paid, then that comes to the question of, well, people like me are now getting a rather limited ability. This part of the game is cut out for us. Yeah, it's on their it's got the on their website. It's got the But if you actually look at the actual wording of the whole thing, there's Elder Orcs, try the free demo or buy the full premium game below. There's supposed to be a free game thing, and you can still play the game for free, but there's a particular Steam install code you've got to actually put into like the Steam chat or Steam code or whatever the fuck it is, and you've got to put that in for it to install, because the install button isn't there anymore because their page is fucked up and never fixed it. Which kind of shows the apathy, which is very unfortunate. Although it is behaviour, and behaviour are now making, like, what was it? I can't remember. One of the ones that was at E3. I think it was one of the ones I might have demoed. Well, not demoed, but played at Gamescom. I can't remember. I know they're doing one, I know what it is. But yeah, there's supposed to be a free button. But it isn't there anymore, which is kind of a pain in the ass, because, well, it's going to end up losing players at that rate. Because at the moment it's the same, because the £15 is the amount of requisition you need to get the Raptor. Actually no, that's the wrong one. If we go for loadouts, create new. Yeah, if you have to go premium, and it's a whole thing of, if you unlock a set amount, yeah, it's the whole thing of getting enough. If you spend enough credits, you get the premium. Yeah, well, the free demo is what this is. It's the free-to-play variant, because not everything is unlocked, because stuff like the Raptor you have to buy in to unlock it, so you can't use all the fly ones. Yeah, it's basically the whole thing of you got to spend. You can play the game for free, but some things are locked out, like the whole Raptor thing. This whole section here is locked out until you get premium. And the amount of premium you have to have spent is £15 worth. So it's the minimum you can spend is £15 to get the premium, but you can spend more to get all the extras and whatever, all the stuff. Yeah. So it's yeah, there is supposed to be a free button, from what I have been told. It's just, yeah, I had no idea why they fixed it. Yeah, well, the thing is, there is a button on Steam which is free to play, so you can do the free to play variant, because that's the button I got. That's the button that was there when I first started playing it. But there was a whole big palaver when the game thing came out, and something like that. There was a whole big palaver, and then everything got all weird with something, because other games, other free to play games, had the same problem, but they fixed it. These guys seem to have not fixed it, which is really irritating, and because it doesn't look very good when you do that. It makes you look apathetic. You can at least, like, the Steam storefront is where you go, and they can at least take some pride in that. So that is like one of the criticisms for it, where it's they seem to be not very good at the PR of the PR. Yeah, the thing is that ends up being part of the big problem with the way they've dealt with the whole thing. It really is. It's, yeah, like quite a fair. Well, this kind of goes in with one of the common criticisms that always goes around with this game, and that's the fact that the developers are very apathetic. It's behaviour. They're going off doing big things that get shown at E3. Why should they bother doing this one? Which is kind of not true. They are doing stuff for it, but I think the team might have shrunk, as the profit margins for the game may have shifted a smidge, which is not really necessarily surprising, because I found a review thing I did for it, because this was at MCM last year, like the October of last year's MCM, so like October 2016. Yeah, Space Marines. Yeah, it's the Space Marines this time. Yep. Ooh, we outnumber them as well. Fun. Yeah. Space Marines. I think I might just go for poison, actually. Go for poison mage. Go for that. I need to get some healing. Start getting some extras in. Right, where are the APCs coming in? Gotta be coming in somewhere. Where are they? Where are they? Are they shooting towards B? Because I could have gone... Ah, no, there they are. Hello, Mr. Tank. Right, so that means people are on the way. So let's get a look-sees going. Just a poison. Hello. The palaver has begun. Right, I'm properly poisoned, yeah? Hello. Damn it, almost was. It. Yeah. I think it just glitched through the wall. Yeah, I think I'm not really suited for this one at the moment. Oh, everyone's here. Oh, someone's shunting the tank. I saw that go sideways. Healing things. Get going, get moving. Alright, okay. Okay. They're causing trouble. I'm going to switch class to an actual person with a gun. They're causing trouble. Are we outdone? Oh no, we're outforced, so yeah. I'm probably going to be going for A now. A, logistically, is going to be the better one for them. Because they can scoot whatever APCs round, or just save it and run from their southern spawn. B, a lot of the time, is just a time waster. If they go for B, then destroy the APC and just deal with them. It's the one that's furthest away from spawn and nearest to ours. Should be a piece of piss to deal with. So where are they going? Oh, you got people trying to do runners. Yeah. Yeah, people are... I think it's best to start doing a counter-attack towards C, by the way. I think it's going. I'll just start a counter-attack. Seem to be rather slow off the mark. Well, because we outnumber them, they're being quite slow off the mark, so... Yeah, they're going towards A. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, and they're coming towards A. Coming towards B. Can't see an A piece. Right, is someone on the point dealing with it? Right, that's dealt with. Turn round, turn round. They're coming towards B. A with just the emergency fix. We've got people on their way. And with them having C, they're going to have more advanced vehicle spawns, that being more of them. So we've got to start healing. Consolidate A, move forward. Still succeed, as is. But we have to... This is a piece of piss. Right, they're dealt with. Take out the APC. Deal with that. Oh, I heard the slice. People have started to go round. Heard the slice in. Shouldn't be. Ow. Okay, round the back. Oh Christ, they're going for A again. Right, this is definitely a pin down. Right, we've got to get something towards A. Dealing with that problem. Towards A. I'm not sure about sound. Sound should be alright. Yeah, okay, cool. A is dealt with. Cool. Now officially have a problem. Come on. Oh yeah. everyone up. Position is consolidated. Someone has to go out and deal with that APC. Stay dead. How the fuck did they manage to go around back? That's sprawling. Actually, no, it stops at the hill, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, so... Yeah. Not sure about that. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's lagging behind. It should be okay. Listen. Oh. Right, okay. Not sure what's causing that. I think it might be, Yes. Do that. See if that fixes it. No one's dealing with that bloody APC, so fine, I'll do it. Because people forget we can spawn at spawn. They usually park the bloody truck right in front. There it is. Ah, they've moved it. Someone deal with it.
They have taken one of our locations.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Hang on, let me do a bouncing out a strip. Do that. See if that fixes it. It's gonna. Right, so. Grenadier, if you're going to go for A. Actually, no. It's a gunner. Oh. I don't know what's causing that. I really don't know what's causing that. everything, even up to OBS, is yeah, even OBS seems to be going fine. I really have no idea what's causing that problem. You're not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. Same rate as everything else. Or that just because it bounced in and out. See if all that has actually fixed it. Actually, just play for a bit and see how all that went. What the hell? Let me go up there. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Might be on YouTube's end. Okay then. I have no idea if the sound's fucking up or not. Can't tell. Sound is acting weird. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Health seems to have improved, or stream health seems to have improved. So maybe it's just buffering. Seems to be throwing a tears. Dealing. Should be alright. What we have to do is not have a fall at all for the entirety of the push. So yeah, it's quicker than doing anything. Come on then. Yeah. Do that, because we're going to end up having to respawn anyway. Can't run quick enough. Just going to get outranged. So, right. All about just not letting A fall now. Okay, my spawn timer just went up. Maybe I fixed it.
We have taken it by the
I think more than anything, I'm kind of distracted about. Oh, this is causing.
What trophies we will take!
Yeah, it is. I'm going through the audio and it seems to have fixed itself now. Might have just been. Stream health may have not been that good. Well, no, it's because I went out of bounds. I went out of the playmat. It's yeah, it's fairly ambiguous, but this whole thing I just fell out of the map. Yes, I basically fell out of the fighting area and my heart exploded. So it's not going to be the best of ways. It's like, oh, I just suddenly stop. I use it as well. The protection for spawn on a couple. I use the spawn protection on a couple of maps, like one of the other ones. I think as a start thing to do. Yeah. So I think as a thing to do, let's get a supply drop, because I think last time I was able to get one like after every couple of matches. Might be able to get one now at the beginning and end of every stream, perhaps. Depends on how many points I got. 12,000. Let's see how many we can get for the 12. What do we get? Ionic Enforcement Generator increases strong attack damage for power fists. Really? Really? The fists are the most strongest melee weapon in the entire game. They need to have even more power. Christ, they can already like one hit kill. Not it's more than even down. Just flat one hit kill infantry. The fists are an anti-armor. It's okay. Okay. Fine. That's okay. Didn't think they needed to be even stronger. Christ. How many are away from rank 5? 131, I'm 29,000. 293,000. I'm 231. So 26,000 XP. Might be able to get that this week, next week. Or this week, January. Might be something for the new year. Oh yeah, because this might be the last stream for 2018. Planning for next week to be the last streams, but because of the way the days have fallen, might be busy next weekend, so might not be doing them. Which means that these are the last streams for 2017. So yeah, it's one of those things, I suppose. Yeah, it's. Let's have a look at what's going on at the moment. Because there doesn't really seem to be that much going on. We augmented the nukes. They now stun anyone who's in the blast radius. Yeah, that's basically it. You can punt a vehicle even further. I can kind of understand why it's 12,000 now. It makes the most powerful weapon in the entire game even powerfuler. It's the only one that is shot for shot stronger than that is stuff like the las cannon. That's got like 10,000 damage. It does like the power of 2 swing hits in one shot, hence the 2-second charge. Yes. How fun. Let's do something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yes, I remember. I was gonna check something. see how this goes. We'll not necessarily see how this goes, see how it is. That button. And then go to that button. And see if the fairy has hit and arrived. I'm guessing. No, it's still fine. Still fine. Still irritating enough. That's one of the things I really don't understand about YouTube. It's ended up being the whole thing where it's the whole monetization thing has been a very big pain in the bum. Pain in the ass. It's So the wait times have been getting quite long. Not sure it's my end of the PC or not. Orcs. Okay, that's a new one. Right. Fight the orcs for once. And we're attacking. Attacking against the orcs is fun. Because the orcs are big, burly, beastie beasts. They're actually a fight to kill. So when you have a game mode that is entirely built around killing them, yes, it becomes fun. Right, so you're going to have something that's got punch. Might try those. Might try this one. Try the Grenadier Plasma. Because I got quite good at using this. So let's start using that. And start doing the shooty. Chomp some shroomies. Oh, spiky humies. If there's one voice I could do for 40k, it's gonna be orcs. Because the orcs are actually pretty easy to do. Because the orcs is just a gruff Yorkshireman. Somewhere along those lines anyway. It's someone from up north. But really gruff and every now and then sounding like a complete total moron. Of going, oh, it's those spiky humies. Because at some point when I get like level 6 or something like that, I'm going to end up doing one of these classes. And doing the orcs is probably going to be the fun one to do. So I might end up doing then. Or I might just like doing pigs here and start talking in a posh, exaggerated accent.
The harbinger of bleed. No flesh shall be spared.
Right, quickly turning out a tweet. To make sure that everyone knows that they're doing the things. Run! Right. While we're doing that, close that. Go back to chat. Hello, chat. Yeah, but the thing is, that's where the accent is. It's just a very northerner accent. Oh, hello, there we go.
They cannot hide from chaos.
Right, okay. Deal with them from the other range. Oh, Christ, okay. Other range then.
We go to spread his word.
Christ. I keep forgetting those guns can just drop me in like one hit. Oh. But yeah, that's where the whole orc accent comes from. It's just a northerner thing. I just ran around, didn't I? Yes, I did. Genius. Right, where are you? Point them out to me.
Contact! They cannot hide from chaos!
Got him. Nailed him. Hi. I highly suspect that hawk is going to be on his way. There he is. Thank you.
They cannot hide from chaos!
Where are you? Right, got a tank on the way.
They bring a tank!
Dinged him. Get rid of some of that steam. I think I've made this into a noir movie. No, the thing with the orc sharpshooters is the fact that they just have guns that can shoot a lot of bullets very quickly, and they have the suppression effect. So it ends up with the whole thing of you just get a whole giant round of bullets just get fired in your direction. Managed to ding him one. Where is he? No, he's here somewhere. He pegged it. Three more grenades. Oh, hello. Right, the map bullets. Reload. How many more lives they got? Ooh, they're out. Kill them. Swarm the point. Kill them all. All the fires of the galaxy set to capture mine. So was a laugh.
Of all refineries all worlds out to capture mine. So find lasso for an orc. One of those sharpshooters. Some of the sharpshooters that you get a week in the news for blood loss.
Really is the solitary voice I can actually do for 40k with conviction. Because the other one would be doing the Chaos Marines, but that will just annihilate my voice. Fuck, Jesus. Someone's going to get on the point. So you're fucking dead. Come on, someone's going to make a run for the point. Someone's going to... Oh, good. Good. Oh, for a brief moment there, I was panicking. That's really for a brief moment there. Where's the box? Where's the box? I need the box. No. Just bolt around.
Because of all spiky oobies.
Might switch to the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter, or at least as close to a sharpshooter as the Chaos Marines can get. Right, duck from cover as much as possible. Actually, yeah, it might be a good place to start chucking in a couple. Low. Right, it's a little bit closer. Oh, hello. I saw you, Mr. Chaos Marine. You killed Buddy. So where are you? Dash across road before someone sees me. Someone saw me. This is what you would call the long flank. Really wish I could just pull the grenade, like just. Yeah, I really wish I could just do the whole thing of just pulling the grenade. Right. Yeah, because the grenadier is not really that suited for this location. But with that guy about, might be time to test out Mr. Fire, or people are actually dealing with that one. Seems so. No, they haven't dealt with it.
The dark pilgrimage begins.
That thing is surprisingly effective. It makes you a bloody open. Yeah. One thing I don't like about the flamethrower is the fact that it's the only one that deals any decent damage towards tanks, with the big heavy one. Because I can deal with it full back. Boy. Right, so they've got a medic on site. Alright, time to just put these sods down. We need to get to the point sharpish. Otherwise we can end up in a very bad... They took out the APC. Right! We got one at least. Yeah. Unless the team that's there at the moment can start taking the point, we're up shit creek. Because we don't have enough time to get an APC up there. Because it's going to take 10-15 seconds to just walk up. So let's just start taking pot shots at their APC if I can. That's a bit long. Don't even have enough time to do that. Right, either start capturing it or we're up shit creek. And we're up shit creek. Oh, that was fun. Most executions. Really? What, one? It's most executions. I only had one. Okay. How much XP do I get? 1,500. Oh, only like 20 more matches till I can start getting near level 5. Then so I can start getting anywhere near level 5. 23-1. Yeah. Yeah, right, so oh. I was kind of thinking people would actually want to actually ask questions about the game. Well, that being people who actually need explanations, well, not explanations, but need well, to talk about things about the game, like the balance and things like that, because that's the hot topic issue. Largely the game's alright. Largely. So, oh, what are we doing? Against the orcs again! Supremacy. We're on the attack. Nice. That's somewhere at least. Cool. Finally got quite a lot of orcs this time. That's good. I like fighting orcs. It's different. Usually I'm not spending most of my time fighting Space Marines. Right, let's get the anti-armor up. Actually, I'm gonna go for the gunner for the time being and make a run. The most obvious one to run for will either be B or A. The more obvious one to run for would probably be A, because that one is much nearer the point, much nearer to spawns. And it's the easiest to defend purely because of that. Because I could just stand up here and shoot their APC. Even from B, you can just post a firing line to basically cross that doorway.
The offensive is ours, brothers. We hunt for souls.
Projectile transports, kinda. Getting towards A and B are relatively easy from spawn, so transports is in regard to attacking strategy, not difficult. Hello, saw you. I saw you and all. No. Stay dead. You have bigger guns, but I, by standard, have more bullets. Owie, 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 that stings. And you took out your mate.
What is it good for? Whoa! Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. If anyone wants to remix that one, that's all right.
Whoa! Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, you bleeding humans.
Where the fuck? Okay.
My body shall not fail without
The thing you need to get is the gun point this way. Yeah, it's I think that does my throat in even worse than the other one. Yeah, this is the reason why you don't go for C off the bat. C is the furthest point away, so you can only spawn there via APCs. You go for A or you go for B. Go for one or the other. Not just. Yeah, you don't just make a diving run for. You don't make a diving run for C. It doesn't really work. Glamrock. Oh, Glamrock Orc. Jesus Christ, that'd be even weirder. An APC. Yes, there is someone there. Right, let me go round so we can get a decent shot without being my ass shut off. Hello. Because their ones are fairly weak. They're like the second weakest ones after the Eldar. Oh! You're going round the back. I mean the place where I can shoot. It's that or you bugger off to sea. And that's going to be not much use because that's near their spawn. So perhaps that would be a good idea. Or just using this time to loop round. You're going to come up and try and get me. One of ours. Where'd it go? Really? Did they drive it off to sea? Because if they did that, well done, geniuses.
We have taken an enemy location.
Oh, hello. I see you there. Oh, you're only driving over there. Oh, how well done. Fuck, we're already losing B. Christ! You didn't even kill everyone on B! I know we have the extra time, but it would be nice if it didn't just waste it. Actually. Any more of their vehicles about? Oh, hello. Alright. I need the firepower. I need the firepower, but I also need to get the XP, so I need to start dealing out some heals so I can get rid of that challenge. That was quick. Right, so onward, upward, and up towards being shot. Right, who needs healing? It's always funny when the graphics glitch out because someone's about to do karate. Oh, sweep the knee! See, it doesn't really matter. You're melee class, so I can just poison you to death. Yeah. Oh, did he jump? Well done. Right, we've already lost B. Fucking Jesus. There we go. Take that. Got poison one of you. So one of you is kind of fucked up. Yeah. Oh, someone's got the APC out right down there. Hi. Poison suicide. Yeah. The game got a very, very bad rap because part of the reason for why it got a very bad rap is the original design document or the original announcement plans when it first came. Well, when it was first announced, like 3 years ago, was the fact that it wanted to be this big planet-side thing, which it was never going to be. That would be way too expensive for Behavior to try and pull off. But that was back when like Sony and Bandai really had their back. But then I have no idea what the fuck happened. But suddenly, like a year or so later, by the sounds of it, they had massive publisher troubles or something like that. It's like partly like Sony, or I think it's partly to do as well with when Sony became Daybreak or something along those lines, when there was like massive publisher troubles and being a planet side wasn't that profitable anymore. So they kind of bailed, they kind of bounced out a lot, which was But so they ended up changing it into this. The maps are still pretty big. It still takes like a couple of minutes to run across, and considering the matches only last 15, 20 minutes, you can't start doing that. You've got to actually use this stuff more effectively. It is very good. It gets a very bad rap, and it's... Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few, well, 40k. Since the disintegration, is probably the best way to explain it, of THQ, because way back, like 4 years back, the big publisher for all of the Warhammer games was always THQ. Then THQ 4 or 5 years ago basically exploded. It's they had the same problem as Woolworths. It's the money just exploded and everyone died. Where the bloody hell did I spawn? Where the fuck did I spawn? Yeah, and so THQ exploded and took basically every single one with it. That's the reason why there was almost not another Dawn of War 3 almost never came out, because the people who developed that were Relic, who were owned by THQ. So when THQ exploded, all the IP went up in the air. But now, the Warhammer is now... Games Workshop is very open about selling its IP, mainly because the tabletop stuff doesn't sell as well. It doesn't sell as well as it did in the 90s. So they've opened up to it, to having games and stuff like that. But it's, yeah, the reputation of Games Workshop and game development was never fantastic. Ah, yeah, PUBG. Yeah, I know about that one. Yeah. This one's very good. It's an arena shooter. It's much more slower paced than other shooters. It's not Call of Duty. It's a lot more just sporadic. Yeah, it's a lot more sporadic, and yeah, it's a decent arena shooter. It's steeped in the Warhammer lore. For this game, you can play as either the Chaos Marines, which are these guys, or these models, or the Orcs, the Eldar, and the normal and the regular Space Marines. The weaponry they have is varied, as their weaponry fits their style a lot better. The Eldar are the long-range, still stealthy, ninja-y, snipe a lot, so they can be often a pain in the arse. But they're the ones with range, rate of fire, and speed. The Chaos Marines are built for mid-range, but they have they've got the larger variety of guns. I'll deal with it. Yeah, I dealt with it. I saw him coming. I thought the guy was shooting behind me. Was that? Yeah, well, a lot of the time... Well, oh, hello, there you are. I was wondering where the fuck you were. Come on, then. Hi! No one's even bothering. I'm just going to stand here. You make a run for it, I'll just explode. You can try me. I don't mind taking myself with you. Because I know you're here, and I'm not going anywhere. Come on, where are you? Where'd you go? Could be around here somewhere. Where did you go? I'm finding a ninja orc. Where did you go? Because it's not that much of a distraction, because I'm here. I'll go on a walkabout, see if he's about. Anyone found him on site? Well, I guess he must have buggered off then. Okay, he's decided to bugger off that, or he's an injury sod going off somewhere. Oh, I know, I just thought where he could be. No, it's not up there. Wait. Are you? I thought I saw him. For a brief moment there, I thought I saw him. Right. On to sea. Hello, yes, Morph is the moderator for the stuff, because he's the guy who runs the site, or manages the site, the technical aspect. Yeah. Oh, hello, crap, run, 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 get behind. Good. Right. Gotta nab this place, gotta nab it quick. Hi. Poisoned you. Yeah, I was defending it, but it turns out everyone needs to swarm C now. Everyone needs to bounce towards C. Fighting the orcs has always ended up being one of the very things for it. Yeah, all or nothing now. Yeah. Ooh, APC. Good, you moved in. Right. Runner. Do runner. Oh, runner. No way. I saw you there. Stay, you. Stay back, Sonny Jim. Oh, Christ. Gotta get in, gotta deal, gotta kill them all. There you go. Going away. Stay dead. Oh, hello. Right, they've managed to hold the point. Ah. Yeah, I would do executions a lot of the time, but it's yeah, most of the time when you usually do that, you usually get shot. It's all about getting the placement for the execution rather than doing it itself. Like, and you can use it as baiting, like what the orc was doing in the doorway. It's a whole thing of you start doing the execution. You stand there, someone on the inside with the hole in the point turns around and just shoots you in the face. So, yeah, you got to choose the right situation to do the executions, otherwise you're going to end up going to get yourself shot. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. I just like go out to the open and start rubbing myself against the enemy, going, "Come on, execute me, execute me." I have snipers about. Come on. And as soon as he starts doing that, then he and I explode. That's the one good thing about having some of the team just start wandering around. Some of the people on the Chaos Marines start wandering around with plasma cannons. As soon as someone starts doing an execution, it's got like, "I'm already dead. Kill him, kill me." I'll take it. I'll take one. Kill him, kill me. Done. It's always kind of fun with hold the line stuff because you just dive in, just pull the pin on all of your grenades, just like going, "Come on then!" Everyone swarms and everything explodes. You basically just turn into a suicide bomber. That's what I'm like with a bloody plasma cannon a lot of the time. I just run in, all the melee people start charging towards me. Plasma cannon, straight down. It's like, right, it's like, I'm going to take you, I'm going to take myself and take all of you with me. And basically just act like a suicide bomber. That's the one tactic the orcs really should use more often. Because they got the health to survive some of their grenades. just grab people by the throat, pull the pin saying, "Come on, Umi, you're coming with me." And then just start dealing. 18,000. Yeah. But yeah, I got quite a few. If people want to ask questions about the game itself, I've been playing for like 250 hours now, something like that. Yeah, I've been streaming it for going towards the month and a half now. And I've come to understand all of the game. And the balancing for the game is actually very good. People always complain about the balancing, but the balancing is actually it could use some more fine tuning. There are complaints, but it's sort of things where it's either tweaking or adding like a gun, and that will just balance everything else out. It's like I am one of the ones that says, no, give the Chaos Marines a shotgun. Everything's in the clear from there. It's like the Chaos Marines have nothing but mid-range, and that is a pain in the ass. It gives us no maneuverability whatsoever. Charge toward a point, get stabbed. Make a run towards a point, get shot. Just give us a shotgun so we go ninja, 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 sneaky, 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 surprise, kung kung. just turn round the corner with like a two-shot sawn off and go hello, ktung, and put someone in orbit. That's always fun. Yes, good. I agree with your plan. Towards A. I agree with that plan. I am pro that plan. I am very pro that plan. Always go for A first. Don't die for D. Never go for C first, because that wastes APCs, because it's near their spawn and they have tanks. Don't bother. Only use C as a distraction. A and B are the ones you go for, because they're the ones nearest to spawn. You can run there in under 30 seconds. It's kind of easy. But yeah. On this map, go for B. Only go for C when you have A. Right, hello, I saw you there.
They cannot hide from chaos.
Right. Let's get poison out. Hello. You weren't paying attention. Now, managed to poison him. Give us enough shot. So that's the thing with the medic. The medic is you either go around healing people or go around poisoning people. Going into Space Marines and poison is a pain in the ass, though. I will say that, because the one thing the apothecary can do is cure poison. So everyone always complains that the apothecary is actually a kind of a weak character. Is going, yeah, he's the medic. He is kind of weak, but he also negates these poison effects. He's the biggest pain in the ass that the Chaos Marines have. Fuck! Damn it. I thought I had poison selected. That didn't work there, did it? Right, okay. I'm getting out the Grenadier. They're swarming by the corner side around the APC. I'll get out the Grenadier and start dealing with them from my perch. Because the one perch people always forget to have is the one that's up here. That line there. All you have to do is do a backwards jump or a backwards roll to get down here and you're back inside spawn. So Jet Trooper goes, comes over the top, you go roll, come to here, and then his heart explodes. Hello. Deal with that one. Whoops. Hello. I nailed that guy. These sniper rifles. Wouldn't mind a bloody sniper rifle. Yeah. As soon as I found out that the grenades, that the plasma grenades for this one go where the scope goes, it's like, right, okay, I'm using this as the big drum grenade launcher. It's like this is my 3-shot grenade launcher. There we go, that's one. Hey, no, you can do as much as you want. It's called grenades. All I have to do is make sure I can fire them up quick enough. You're in the shit. Actually, next time, when I die again, I think I may have just got run over. Yeah, next time when I spawn, I might whip out the plasma cannon instead. Start using that. Because I've got a new skin for that one. Start using that. I'll take a small team towards B. Split the forces. I'll say go towards B, split the forces, split the defence and start a firing line. Come on then. Let's see if your heart explodes. There we go. See? That's the tactic to have. You can't kill me. Oh, it's got too far. Bloody sniper rifle. Right. Get my thing back. Someone called a clue. Someone worked out what I do. Can I have that instead? I think I dinged him. Come on then. If you want to try and get me, come try and get me. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, there. Hello, tank. Right. Okay. Do I need to get up my las cannon? Yep, I need to get up my las cannon. Right, redeploy. Right, someone's camped out a bloody tank next to spawn. Okay, fine. I'll deal with his. Because he's parked it right round that corner, I could actually just get out the fire gun, go right up to the corner and start just shooting them from there. We'll go for something slightly more classy. Hello. 'Cause here I can shoot you in your butthole. Right, okay, so you got a driver as well. That or someone glitched you. Go on. Let other humans be the distraction.
Hostile! Tasted my blood! How amusing! They bring attack!
You start shooting them, you're gonna get a las cannon up your butthole. Good night. Dealt with. Hope you die. Hope you choke on it. What's on NPC? Hope you choke on it. Right. Let's get round. I'm really having trouble getting some of these points. Oh, hello. Right. There you are. Right, okay. Still coming round that way then. Would have thought bloody your heart exploding would have happened quicker. I'm rather disappointed. I really am rather disappointed. I thought your heart would have exploded. This is the point where I really wish we had a bloody long-range gun that didn't take 2 seconds to charge. Why does everything have to be mid-range? Because you could just go up here and start sniping the people who were sniping.
Assault those coordinates! Kill for Norgal!
Alright, so there's a bunch of people there. You've got a sniper camped out somewhere. Not really sure where, though. Oh, right, hello. Saw you there, elite. Saw your ring. Ah, right. So they're right over there then. Okay. Take that. Yeah, you can try. They should not be able to do that, because that's the edge of our spawn. That's always extremely disappointing.
They came to outlast us! Damn their eyes!
As green. Why the fuck did it come up as green? Right, are we going to team? Let me know. Yeah, okay. Well, you can try and use las cannon, but they got bloody sniper bolters and using it as normal bolters. Yeah. There really is some points where you really end up in a situation of you just get pinned down. No, we got pinned down. We got pinned in. Then we're getting down to the point where we really just show up and get shot. Yeah. Perfect way to bring more people into the game by just yelling at them saying they're shit. Well done. Yeah. But also useful to have that as a learning experience. It's, for one, for when you end up in situations like that, we end up kind of in shit creek, because we end up in the position of, we need to have something of short-range power that we can actually deal with them, and that's usually just melee, and that's not great, because all the guns we got is simply the powerless gun we got, the heavies, and that's just not good enough. It's simply not good enough because you're slow as balls, and it's if there's 3 people down the other side, it's, yeah, in situations like that, you just got to go over the top as a firing line.
Hold fast a moment, brothers. We defend.
Sometimes really just not much can be done. A lot of the time. I wonder where the vehicle, where their APC at sea has gone right. I wonder if it's underneath. Yeah, that often ends up being the problem. When situations like that happen, it's usually because of some loudmouth spod decided on what the tactic was, while for one not explaining it, or 2 just yelling and screaming and going ding 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 ding, and just constantly pressing Q towards the whole thing. Yeah, that ends up being part of the problem. It's the whole thing where they end up in a tactic of, oh, do this, oh, do that, and end up in a yelling match with each other. Right, we're about to lose A, which is, for one, not surprising. It's the easiest one for them to take. Losing A in the beginning of a match, losing A first is kind of expected. It's the most strategic one to get. The best. Right, redeploy. I need big gunneries. Need to get the gunners out, and oh, we're already on the swarming to get A back. Good. So it was the counter-attack has already begun. But the risk is everyone's going to swarm towards A and leave other places undefended. Like C at this point. C is getting rather undefended. Yeah, B is the next one for them to get. C is the next one for them to get, as it's strategically the next position to go for. So it's a case of form the firing line. Right, APC, far side.
Hostile transport.
APC, far side. Best to deal with it, but for us, it's in a really inconvenient spot. For them, it's in a mostly useless slot, because all they have to do is jump the wall and then they match where the APC is. Oh, they've got a tank. Right, I heard that. I can hear that. That's... Well, for a brief moment, I thought we were on the squaddies. Oh, someone else has got the scope. Right. Ah, APC has moved. Is that our tank that's firing up? That's good. That's very good. Die. Yep, you're dead. Yep. Out of all tactics, I always try and prefer to shoot the apothecary, because the apothecary's got defenses against poison, and that's what my melee is. My melee is the poison. It's the poison dagger. So it does kind of the same normal damage, but no augmentations, no sharpness changes or anything. But it does poison. It suits stuff like me. It suits a lot, but it means that fighting the apothecaries, the apothecaries counter, they cure poison with their healy doos. Or they have to go around and just start going around people, going zit, and then yeah, they're on point for defense. Oh, good. Right, tank's doing well. Tank's kind of hemmed in, though. Tank's kind of hemmed in because oh shit, and the tank hasn't seen me and won't. Well done, Mr. Tank, for being mostly blind. Right, someone grab B. That's good. Don't go outside the south side. Don't go outside. No, the north side. Don't go out the north side of B. There is a tank, and you shall explode. So, yeah, don't do that. We could sit pretty now. We managed to get A back quick enough that we can just sit on A and B. But A is really not the opportune one to have. C is the more opportune. I see the APC. I see the APC. Right, we have the APC. It's fucking two of them! Motherfucker! Yeah, the only way up here is via the stairs. Wow, that grenade had more power than I thought it did. That or my health was so theft. It ended up not doing so well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. They have a healing thing up somewhere. That. Right! Okay! Yeah, it's why... It's why A and B are not the most opportune ones to have. Best thing to do is to not have B fall, because B is the one where they get extra time, and that's going to make it even harder. If we can get C, it'll basically, we can deal with that. It's just not all defend B. Those who are attacking C, all in clear. Those that are attacking C, okay to keep attacking C. Very nice. It's basically split the forces. B and C don't really do much with A for the time being. Just deal with them at B and take them out at C, where at its most opportune. Right, we have a complete sweep. A is the one we can now leave out. All we have to do is hold the majority of the points the majority of the time. We can have 1 point lost at any given time, as long as it's only the one. So, yeah. Well, yeah, well, it probably was a ninja cap, but it's also next to their spawn. So, un-ninja capping it is not going to be great. Ninja capping it would, the whole ninja capping thing would be if they would do C. That's ninja capping. Going for A, that's the beginning of the counter-offensive. Because the one for them to now attack is either going to be B or A, depending on which one they have forces untoward. Right, so we got... Alright, someone deal with C. That's slightly more than significant problem. Anyone gonna deal with C? What the fuck are you doing? Don't stand like a knob. Great. So we now lost C as well. We need to still have to have 2 points. We can try and run out the clock, but that's a big roll of the dice. I'll prefer something slightly more secure. I prefer for something slightly more secure than saying, right, hold B, as long as B doesn't fall at any point, we're all in the clear. Because that is a tad risky. Right, so we've got an APC there. Big fucking APC there. Right. Fucking dealt with. It doesn't matter. Oh, I dinged him. I put him down to at least half health. The armor went. I can definitely got him at least that. C shouldn't be that hard to take back. Oh, someone's ninjaing A. Good. But we've got an APC. Someone can deal with the APC. I'm going to go and do it with C. I'm going to deal with C. A slither of your health. A fucking slither. Come on, you can try and get me as much as you damn well, please. Where are you? There you go. Down with. I heard the clangs. I hear the clangs. Right, this is also their spawn, so this is not going to be the most opportune. Red things on hand for a second. Yeah, those who are going for A or defended A swarm B. It's next to our spawn, so it shouldn't be that complicated. Good. Fact, they did interrupt ours. There we go. That is what I call the distraction. That is what you call a distraction. That is fucking ninjaing. Oh, I just realised the actual...
They have tasted my
cool.
blood.
Yeah, using the AV against rhinos would be most opportune. Right, they're going to be having a full force against B. If we manage to take C back, then full run. Full run. Oh, great, good. We are in. You can have that one. There we go. There we go. See, I was waiting for you. Dealt with. Yeah, well, the reason why people often complain is that the heavy gun has a slight, and I mean very slight, anti-armor effect. Oh, I dinged him! I dinged him! It's glitched out again. Oh, did you just heal? Did Phil heal me as well? Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, he just managed to kill them with mind bullets. No, don't let them. That's very, very bad form. That's bad form. Don't let them take B just so you can farm. That's bad form. Don't do that. Oh, that was funny. It killed them with mind bullets. Oh, hello. You mind? Hi! Oh, and you're poisoned! Nah, you can have that one. You can have that one. I poisoned him. I'll take it. I got in there. Poison. That's fine. Yeah, I need to. I need to always need to remember to actually start clipping these ones. I need to start going back through some of the old streams and start getting some stream clips going. Right, doesn't really matter where I spawn. It's basically just make sure they dealt with. Right. Right. Done. Yeah, and so I think we're done for today. Yeah, 10 minutes. I'll open it. I should have enough XP. 4,000. What should I get? 12 kills. 12 kills and 6 assists, so about 20 on the books. That's good. I like that. I like that. That's fun. Yeah, I've had that aspiring sorcerer bloody thing for like 3 days now. It's I need to just heal things and get that right. yeah, so I think I'm done for today. Yeah, I'll be done. I've only got 5 minutes left until the time for the end. Yeah, let's 20,000. Right, okay, so I'll get one more crate, one more supply drop for the 12,000. What do we get for 12,000 XP?
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, I've been waiting for this thing, because this is the last cannon with 1.5 charge rather than 2 seconds. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for it. Oh! Yes, right, good. Right, class. Where am I? Anti-armor ranged. I specifically set it to 900, so I can go click, click, done. That 1.5 second, that 0.5 of a second charge, is just mwah. This is now a sniper class. It's brilliant. You'll be surprised how often you can, how quickly you can get with this. This is now a sniper class. It's just mwah. This gun has now become a lot more useful. What's the difference between the two? Because the big damage 1-8 penetration, yeah, it's just 50 points. Oh, it is 50 points though. It's 50 points. That basically means there's cancel. Yeah, it basically means I can have one augment. Probably. Wait, I can. There's more scopes. It already has a scope. Can I get like an 8x scope for this thing? If I can get like a proper scope for it, like if I can get an optic augment for this, that means I can start out sniping the Eldar. Oh, that is just mwah. That is mwah, just mwah, mwah. Ah, oh, it's delicious. That thought is oh yes. That is so good. So good. Oh, I now have a reason to get the elite heavy now, because I can carry around this thing with the heavy armor, full gear, and still have space left. Because it really is quite surprising how that 450 points actually really balances the gun out. Because it means that because going for the next level up for that, I'm 200 points out. Which means I'll have to get rid of all of my trinkets and my grenades. So I have no specials, I have no special abilities and no grenades. So the only thing I can have is just running around with an ammo box with big armor that isn't very useful because you're a sniper class. So, yeah. And even with that 50 point spare, one augment, it's like, if I save that, like one augment for, well, even just the scope for that is 20 points. So getting a, what's the long scope? How much 20 points is that? Oh, still 20. Yeah, so like the added scope for it is probably going to be 20 points, which means I only have 30 left. And so it's like, even getting the armor piercing rounds for that is 50. Even like the quick load mag is 40. No, it's 20. So yeah, it's actually surprisingly balanced, having just those few more points. Saying it's like, yes, you can fire quicker, but if you want to augment it, you've got to start losing your trinkets, and you've got to start considering not carrying any more grenades. Which for a sniper class, getting rid of your grenades is probably the first thing you do. So if I start getting augments for the las sniper, then yeah, so that's that one. that has become so much easier to... Part of me is kind of tempted to do like one more match just to test it out. Part of me is tempted to do one more match just to test the thing out. Because it really is... Because, Yeah. Yeah, I want to test it out. I want to do one more match. I want to go over time, get one more match, test this thing out. Because, yeah, that should still be fun. That should still be great and interesting. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. And I'm against the Eldar as well. Oh, against the Marines. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. Let's hold the line as well. Oh yes, yes.
We must punish them.
I don't even mind coming in to like to an in progress. Even that I don't even mind. I am using the las cannon. I am using this thing for the funsies.
Thus we spread Lorgar's teaching.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that as well, because I have literally, as soon as it was about a couple of weeks back, I found out that the upgrade to the las cannon is something for the same damage, but a 0.5 speed up, and it's like, where do I get that? Where do I get it? Where do I get it? Because I want it. It's like having the damn it. It's still quite inaccurate though, which is a bit of a pain in the arse.
They cannot hide from chaos.
I so want to get a better scope for this thing. Ooh, someone's being a douche. Damn it. That's one thing I really wish about this thing, is that it had better zoom range. What kind of range is that? Ooh, is that one of theirs? Yeah. My gun's more accurate range than yours. There we go. Sorry about that. I was dealing with a tank. No, don't do that. Right. Stand still.
Contact.
Oh, Christ. Is that only a half kill?
They cannot hide from chaos.
I'm going to shoot the team. Come on, roll out, roll out. Oh, okay, good. Damn it. For the other map is going to be really quite good. For point B. It's going to be very good for that one. Ooh. Yep, in the process of dealing the second floor. I like the spool up time for this though, it's very nice. I like it. there quite yet. We've almost dealt with them. 12. Oh, hello. I see you there. Oh. Ah, okay. Someone finally caught a clue. Oh. At least I think for beef. Oh no, I might be thinking of one of the other maps. Right. I'm still sticking with the last cannon because I want to try it out. I want to test this thing out to the full expertise. And as we're doing a resounding... Easy. Go on. Doing a resounding trounce. This should be rather expedient. I think this might also mean I might be able to go into the actual heat of battle and start dealing with people much closer to front lines. Yeah, it's that's always the one disadvantage with the heavies. They have no sidearms, so unless you're a heavy guy, it basically is the guy that starts shooting first. You're going to end up in a situation where having no sidearm means you just get shot, and you end up with no one about. Right. Oh, hello, someone's tried to say hi. No, don't just redeploy after cap, because you're going to end up in a situation where they will... There you go. Oh, just that. It's so good. Deal with them so much easier. No, just redeploying is no guarantee you can get there. And plus, you're the only one that's there. Everyone else did. Whoop, just walk to the fucking map. No one else is there. Right, time to scope the place out. Someone's usually up in the hill. Surprisingly, no one's in the tower. That would be the first place I would go. I guess no one's using the tower then. Okay. They should start spawning in the tower soon. Saw you. Where are you? Ah, it's one of ours. Good. Ah, dealt with him as well. Good. Right, we're already swarming the point. Test out the last cannon. Yeah. Might not be the best map to try out the fucking cannon. This map is very the sort of entry pointy. It's basically just form up on the doors and go in that way. So it might be more advantageous to just use the gunner for the time being. Fuck's sake. Right, okay. Might actually be better to use the sniper. Kind of, in a way. I don't know. It might be better to just not attack from that position. That's a rather gunnery position. That's fucking useful. Right, he moved. Clever boy. Spurn once, spurn twice, run away! Right, someone's here. Saw him on the map.
Using Rascal on that one is not good enough.
I'll do what I did yesterday, go to half past. See if there's another match to do. Just, yeah. If anything, I'd actually prefer a fortress map, but yeah, the fortress map is where I get a lot of usage, but I think I've played the fortress maps once in the past fortnight. It's really sad, because I like playing fortress matches. It's like 30v30. It's fun. But it's, yeah, I think the player population kind of pushes against that, because otherwise it's going to be like 10v10 on a map that's fucking huge. Yeah, I want to try one more match, see if this match is good for the last cannon. If not, where is it? Hold the line. No, not good for the last cannon at all, in the slightest. To play this one or not? I'll play it for the sake, but yeah, this is definitely going to be the last match. It's going to be the sort of thing where it's just, yeah, no point otherwise. Yeah, well, it's a populated map, so yeah, I'll do this one for today. If any of the other people watching you can stop pinging. Bloody hell, fucking jeez. You only need to do it bloody once. We know where the door is. Fucking Jesus. We know where the bloody door is.
Patience!
You don't have to.
Come to us!
You don't have to bloody keep going. Oh, they're coming from here. It's like, yes, we know. We have eyes. We're not blind and we're not stupid. Alright, everyone's going to that side, so. Fucking Jesus, they are swarming. It's not really going very well. I think my skill has dried up for today. Concussion grenade or something. Great, well done. No facing a team. No, surprisingly not. Okay. Wow, people have already started bouncing. Fucking great. If you're gonna lose, you're gonna take, like, you can at least take your loss. Fucking hell, fantastic spawn. Great, thanks. Fucking hell, Jesus. Start spawning outside. Head towards B now. Not much point. Fucking Jesus. We got rather resoundingly trounced on that one. I'm rather surprised. Keep the lives. Just. Unless someone's going to take the point in the next second. No.
They have taken one of our locations.
Don't immediately respawn if you can get out. Save the lives. Fucking hell. It's more than merging up. Fucking Jesus. We need to actually start killing them. No one's fucking killing them. Fucking jeez, we've already lost 10. Fuck! The hell? How? Yeah, you can start pinging it. Thing to do is you can actually re-fucking spawn and actually go off and start killing them. God, we're already spawning outside. Wow, that was fucking advantageous. Well, at least someone dealt with that. Already managed to get quite a few lives in. I fire more bullets than you do. Almost iced you. I poisoned him at least. Oh great, already started losing. I still got a couple of lives, or not.
We are losing ground, you dogs! Only death will move us!
Right.
My body shall not fail
Look, those elites they got are bloody assholes to kill. Deal with those soon as. They're already on the point. And so the best place to deal with them is to follow and shoot them in the bum. Where are they? Hello. 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 Kill that elite. This one you got to protect your asses. Oh, for Christ's sake. Fucking jump troopers. I guess someone's streaming then.
They take what is ours!
I think it might be a slightly bigger problem than that. And the big problem is killing some of these ones. Killing those bloody elites. We've got to start dealing with those elites. Otherwise we're going to end up in a situation where you're just going to get outgunned. Take it back. Knew I had someone here. Doing the long flank. Right.
Only a few of us remain. Hold
If you can do like that, then Jesus Christ. Bloody elite apothecary, man. So many fucking elites. Alright, you can have that one instead. They're like 4 or 5. God, how many elites have they got on that point?
our numbers are low.
4 elites. Fucking Jesus. 2 elite apothecaries, 2 elite gunners. Fucking hell. Oh no, we are actually no, we are against the whole thing. I was looking at the wrong one when I was thinking about are we against the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 5-man team. Right, no wonder we're losing. That's 2, 3 of them are elites. I'm guessing the 2 that aren't already died or are holding their elites back just in case. Yeah. Basically just a firing line now. Christ. This is the sort of thing that happens when we end up fighting against whole teams. The only way you can really counter a team is with another team. Oh. Yeah. 5-man squad. 5-man squad did that us in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, and there's very little you can actually do. Very little you can change with that. Right. Was trying to test out the fucking last cannon. 2 matches that didn't work. 2 straight matches of abject crap. So that's not great. That turned out not great. I'm gonna try it out off camera. Yeah. Nightbot is probably going to put the message around saying what the social medias to follow. Yeah, because the best thing to do because yeah, next week may not be streaming because next week is either going to be the last set of streams or I'm not going to be streaming and it's going to be the first of the 3 weeks off. Yeah. So, yeah, this might be the last stream of 2017. Way to end it. It's brilliant to end it on a fucking high note, I suppose. Yeah. So, yeah, next week I may or may not be streaming because it's a bit near the Christmas week. So, yeah, the way to make sure that you make sure that you know that if that we are streaming or not next weekend is to subscribe and get the notifications. It's always good. Getting the notifications, it's getting good. And get the and follow our Twitter, which is at @TheTorchEG, and our Facebook, which is facebook.com/TheTorchEG. You can follow both of them. Yeah, because if I am going to be streaming next week, I am going to put out a Twitter message probably that day. Probably that day or the day before or something along like that. You are going to get forewarned whether I'm not going to be streaming. Yeah, so might be streaming the Friday and the Saturday next week. Otherwise, I am not. And that's it. If this is the last streams for the assured time that we are going to be coming back. The first streams of 2018 is going to be the week of the 8th of January. So for me, it is going to be the 13th. The 13th of January is going to be the first stream, as it's the first full week outside of the first. The 1st of January decided to fall on a Monday. So that's basically, it kills an entire week. Because otherwise it'll be a half week, and that's not the way to do things. It's going to come back in force, because videos are going to start going up on the 8th. But the first live stream, or the next Warhammer live stream, if we are not streaming next week, is going to be on the 13th of January 2018. Although the first stream is going to be on the 12th, because I stream RimWorld on Fridays. You can catch that on VOD. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Follow the Twitter, follow the Facebook. Please do consider subscribing. Yeah, also in 2018, I'm going to be making a clan. I'm going to be making a guild for people to join. It's probably going to be public. If it can be public. People can join. Yeah. Follow the Twitter, follow the Facebook. Please do consider subscribing. If you want to read more and read different things outside of video games, you can read movie reviews and tech stuff and book stuff and TV stuff over on the website, which is www.thetorchentertainmentguide.com. So make sure you put the in, so it's The Torch Entertainment Guide. Yeah, and that's that in. Or you can just search The Torch Entertainment or Torch Entertainment or something like that, and it comes up, and just follow links to The Torch EG. Yes. So, yeah. That's going to be it. A way to possibly end 2017. How fun. So, that's going to be goodbye from me. It's going to be goodbye from me for now. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatevers. Yeah, happy everything. To you all. So Happy Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for now. Yeah. I shall see you next time, which is maybe next week, maybe first week of January. Goodbye.